When I tell you, I literally became a whole different person after this man cheated on me and I stayed with him. Because, babe, after all this happened, I was all happy. I was all giddy. I love this man so much. And then after finding out and deciding to stay with him because I didn't want to start over with someone new, when I tell you my whole perception of this man completely changed. Like, I could not look at him the same anymore. I could not see him as that loving, caring person, that trusting, loyal boyfriend. And I'm not saying I didn't love this man anymore after he did that to me, but I could not look at him the same. I could not trust him the same like I did before. And when I tell you I was miserable, I could not forget the things that he did. I could not forget the stuff that I found in his phone. You think it was a battle between me and him? No. Every day it was a constant battle between me and myself. Me feeling insecure about every little thing about myself. Me not believing a word he said when he called me the most beautiful girl. My whole perception of this man and myself completely changed. And even if this man changed, never cheated on me again, never did all that stuff again, I could never look at him the same.
If you find out your man is cheating on you, cause drama. No. Hands up, cash out. Them tears are not going to pay them bills. Clearly, he has cheating money. He has cheating money. That means he has guilt money. Why would you sit there and allow the side chick to enjoy the cheating money while you're hurt, crying, and causing drama? You asking for some money. He got money for everybody else, then he got money for you too. Nothing is sweeter than guilt money. Get your mind in the game. We are not playing checkers, we are playing chess.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are talking about the most painful and heartbreaking moment in a relationship for most women. That moment when a woman finds out her man is cheating on her and what really happens after that. That is the moment that is terrifying, painful, and heartbreaking for most women. Whether you have gone through it or scared of going through it, I would want us to watch the full video, and please share your thoughts if you have any experiences on this in the comment section.
Right, ladies, is it better to cheat back when your man cheats on you? Because I remember one time I was driving, minding my own business, and the spirit said, your man is cheating on you. And so I made up a lie, and I said, babe, my vagina is feeling funny, and is there anything I should know? And he's like, are you sure you don't need to use your cookie restore thing, your cookie wash? I said, no, that's when you throw my pH off. It's feeling funny, and I'm gonna go get tested. And he's like, nah, I didn't do nothing. I pressured it. And then he folded and admitted. And I just went home and I cooked because cooking makes me feel good. And I went to sleep. He came home, he ate, he trying to hug and kiss. Oh, we used to be close friends and we could talk about it. And now I don't feel like I could tell you stuff. This is not Lil Baby and Jada. We never used to be no close friends, okay? And I just wanted to know, where do y'all get the energy to cheat back? Because I was so distraught, all I could do was lay down. To this day, I wonder, would I have felt better if I cheated back? Would it have taken away any of the pain? Let me know.
Once a man cheats, you are now in an open relationship. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. He opened it and you keep, now it's open. It's always put yourself first. Exactly. If they didn't want an open relationship, they wouldn't have suggested one by having one. That's how it goes. And a man can't expect a woman not to do anything after she finds out that he cheated. I mean, this lady cooking and cleaning, washing your dirty drawers, waiting on you to come home with a big plate in her hand, and you out there cheating, and she find out, you don't think she gonna go cheat back if she can? She gonna go cheat back probably 3 times more than you did, just for wasting her time, energy, and playing with her emotions. Because women go hard. They do. You might have cheated once, you're gonna cheat 3 times. And just until she can forgive you. Okay, I forgive you, sir. Let me go cheat 10 times. And then the man was like, oh, you cheated on me. Well, you did too.
Let your man cheat on you. Hear me out, okay? If you are doing everything in your power to make sure he doesn't cheat by being psycho or controlling, are you asking who he's with, to send photos of who he's with, his whereabouts, etc., clinging onto his plans, stuff like that, to make sure he isn't unfaithful, it isn't worth it. Let this man truly show you who he is and what his true intentions are. When a man wants to cheat, he will cheat. When there is a will, there is a way. There is nothing you can do to stop them. Clearly you don't trust him to the point where you have to do all of this to make sure he doesn't cheat. Is it really worth being in a relationship like this? No, it's not worth it for you or for him. That's why I think let him cheat if he wants to, because if he does cheat on you, it shows you who he is exactly and you can leave that situation. Literally forcing this man to not cheat on you by doing all of this, that isn't him being faithful by choice, it's him not having the opportunity to cheat. It's actually better for a man to have the opportunity to cheat to prove his faithfulness to you, because that shows he actually has no intention of cheating by his own free will, not because he's being forced by you, not because he's being controlled, because he actually wants to be faithful to you and he actually loves you.
When a man cheats on you, there's two things you can do. Of course, you must always weigh your options. But one of the things you can do is you talk it out with him, because maybe you have kids. Maybe you've been together for a long time and you want to forgive him because you believe that your life will be better with him in it than when you live alone. Or if it's too hard for you to get over this because you know you will never be able to forget it, you have to break up. But if this has happened to you, I don't want you to suffer. I want you to take a decision. You either let go or you let him go.
If you cheated on a woman and she found out and she stayed, she did it back to you. She cheated back. You know, some of you all probably think, oh, nah, she won't do that. That's the mother of my kids. You did it. You're the father of her kids. You did it. She married to you. You did it. You told her that you wouldn't do it, but you did. You think that she didn't do it back to you? You all think that you all can just do anything around here and do as you please, and the women are just, these women have feelings too. These women doing the same. These women have the same feelings, the same desires, the same hurts, they're the same as you. If you think that she stayed after she found out and she didn't do anything, especially if the right opportunity came, you out of your damn mind. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. She did it back to you. And it probably was better. She probably found somebody better, somebody taller, somebody stronger, somebody with more money, and did the hell out of them. And here you are thinking, yeah, man, I messed up, but I know my wife won't do it. Okay, go ahead, think that. Think that. I'm just telling you, if she stayed, she did it too. I'm just saying. Now, maybe if she left, she probably didn't do it back. But if she stayed...
You decided to cheat and she took you back, but you're still wondering why she keep bringing it up if y'all still together. That don't even make no sense to me. Like, you the person that decided to do her wrong behind her back, knowing that she was a good person to you, loyal to you, respectful, caring about you, like just being there for you. You think a motherfucker not gonna be triggered by little shit you do? Like if you just going missing throughout the day. That's the first thing that's gonna pop my goddamn mind. You doing some shit again. And don't get me wrong, I get it. If you trying to start over, you gotta leave the past in the past. But you can't try to leave the past in the past and you doing the past shit again. You going missing again. Your text is getting slow. You barely calling. You barely spending time with me. Bro, I'm going to think you doing the same shit. I'm sorry. Ladies, I agree with you.
Now, we all know cheating is messed up. It goes without saying. Like, you break a person's trust. You break the commitment of your relationship. You potentially put their health and safety at risk. But do you know one element of cheating that isn't often discussed that really grinds my gears? It's the fact that you inadvertently have given another person permission to be able to mock your partner. When you cheat on someone, you have given someone a chance to laugh at the person you claim to love. You're meant to protect your partner from public embarrassment and public scrutiny, but when you cheat, you're literally offering them up sacrificially. There's absolutely no guarantee that what you have done is going to stay private. Like, the person you cheated with is going to tell someone, and they're going to tell someone, that person will tell someone, then everybody will know what you did. So not only have you hurt them and broken their trust, but you've also given people an opportunity to mock them. And some people might be thinking, oh, but how will that affect the person they're with? Like, they're the person who did wrong. Like, they're the one who's going to put their reputation at risk. No, let's not be obtuse. We live in a society where it's not just the cheater that will receive backlash. Like, the victim in that scenario receives backlash, especially if they're a woman. We'll get takes like, oh, she couldn't keep a man, or oh, the side chick is prettier. Oh, like, there will be 1,000,001 things that people could potentially and will potentially say. And I've seen it play out so many times. So no, when you cheat, you're not just risking your reputation, you are also risking the reputation of your partner. People will kiki at the victim's expense, and it's so messed up. And you don't need to be a public figure for this to happen. Like, the person you cheat with will kiki, and their friends will kiki with them, and their family friends will kiki. Like, there will be a bunch of people kikiing, and they're not just criticizing you, they are criticizing the person you claim to love. And I think for a lot of people, like, cheating will always hurt, of course, but what hurts even more is other people knowing that they experienced that, and other people knowing that their partner had zero respect for them in that instance. That embarrassment shouldn't be embarrassing because, again, like I said, people who have been cheated on are the victims, but society sadly doesn't just see it that black and white. But that embarrassment, I think, for some people hurts even more than the act, because if someone cheats, you can just be like, oh, okay, I don't want this anymore, I'm going to up and leave. But what continues to linger is the talking and the chit chat. So I just feel like if you love someone, whether you're a man or a woman, if you love someone, you just don't put them in a position where other people can speak about them in a horrible way, where other people can mock them. You just don't embarrass them, basically. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't embarrass them. And I feel like when it comes to cheating, that's one element of it that I just think is just, how dare you?
Hey, sweetheart, stop what you're doing. Listen to me right quick. Like, you suspect your man cheating? Listen, try this right here. Don't get all upset, all mad and all angry and start nagging and fussing and crying and running all wild and crazy. He ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and lie to you anyway. He gonna make you think you tripping. He gonna play this reverse psychology and projecting thing. He gonna be dramatic. All you got to do is do this right here, sweetheart. Trust me. Act like you don't give a fuck. When he come in after he trying to jump straight in the shower, you know he been out doing whatever he doing. You can smell the woman perfume on him. Don't even trip. Don't say nothing, smile, slide over, let him in the bed. Don't have sex with him now. Hold on now. All right? Don't be cooking Sunday dinners like you usually cook and all that right there. You know, don't stop your wife to do this, but kind of like slack on it. You understand what I'm saying? You wake up the next morning, you know, you're off there or whatever, you throwing your best outfit, you throwing the beautiful sexy pennies that you ain't even wore for him. You understand what I'm saying? You get your hair and your nails did, you spray on your best perfume, you step outside to look good for every other man out there. You understand what I'm saying? When your man calling you, don't pick the phone up. Let him call about 2-3 times, then pick up. I know we hate to play these type of games and life should not be like this, but it's no reason you should be sitting around hurt and crying. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to figure things out. Now, this right here is something that you apply to a person that you know you really don't want to lose. You ain't trying to leave. Now, my advice is you just leave a cheater. You understand what I'm saying? But some women can't just leave.
3 ways women react when they find out that their man is cheating. Number 1, we have the silent killers. These women will do the investigations. They'll know that their man is cheating. They will know with which woman, but they will not say anything. They will not act crazy. They'll act as if everything is normal. And if you see them with their partner, you think they're happy. I don't even know how they do it because I'll go crazy. Number 2, we have the crazy girls. Oof! These ladies will find the woman, fight her, threaten her. I'm scared of those women because I can't fight, so I won't mess with them then. Number 3, we have the talkative, crazy women. These ones don't deal with the other women. These ones deal with the men. They will trash their cars. They will trash their phone. They will talk too much. They will tell you, they will remind you even after a year that you remember that time you cheated. Don't dare mess with me. That's if they stay in the relationship, of course. Please let me know in the comment section what you do when you find out your man is cheating.
If a man is constantly cheating on a woman with the same woman over and over, first and foremost, let me say, you're not the one, babe. Okay? He's disrespectful towards you, right? Once a person loses respect for you, you're never going to get it back. They might fake like you got it back, but you really don't have that respect back. That's first and foremost. All right, now let's get into it. You're a benefit to this man if he's constantly cheating on you with the same woman. And he's essentially choosing this woman over you. But for some reason, whatever benefits that he's getting out of you, you know what that is. You need to take time and think about that. Or whatever circumstance that he's in with you, that's why he's staying around. All right, this woman has either better communication skills, better physical contact skills, all right? Or he's able to not have any responsibilities when he's with this woman. That's one of the biggest things. We love to escape responsibility. We love to escape all the pain and the heartache that we have to deal with in our actual relationship. When there's no attachment, that's one of the easiest things for a man to deal with. No responsibility, no pain, no heartache, no stress, no up and down emotions. Having a woman on the side is one of the most fun things for a man who does not want to take accountability or who just wants to be a boy still, right? He just wants to have fun. And he doesn't know how to have fun with the woman that he's actually with. He's not going to make a choice anytime soon. You'll never be the choice.
Ladies, if your man is cheating or playing games with you, just remain silent. Remain happy. Keep on praying. Don't worry about what he's doing. Focus on you. Look at yourself for a minute. Look at where you're going. Go forward. Don't look back. Go forward. Don't worry no more. God's going to take care of it. Because let me tell you something. Your happiness, the light that's shining in you, the one that walk around with that darkness, don't notice that light that is in you. The light of peace, humbleness. Hey, you ain't got to go there with them. Remain silent. They gonna stop and wonder what's going on. Why they so happy while I'm doing this? I'm coming home when I get ready, taking a shower when I come out from playing all night. She don't say nothing. She don't say nothing about it. She got peace. Now he thinking it must be another man making her happy. So now he in competition now with somebody that don't even exist. Hey, you got to make them wonder. You got to make them worry about your next move. Remain silent.
So, if you choose to stay with your spouse or partner after an affair, you're kind of a fool, right? You're just kind of weak. You're kind of an idiot. You're not very smart. You probably have no self-esteem. And basically, you're just staying because you don't want to do anything else and you have no options. I hate this narrative so much. And I don't know where this idea came from. Because in that world, there's no potential for forgiveness or growth or change. I wholeheartedly believe people can heal from affairs. I've seen it happen a bunch of times. And I keep telling you guys this because obviously I'm passionate about it, but because I want to give you hope. You don't have to stay in a relationship if you don't want to. But if you choose to stay, that doesn't mean that you are dumb or unintelligent or have low self-esteem or low self-confidence or anything. It may just mean that there's enough good there that you want to try to work on it. And you don't have to stay on the same path you begin on, right? You might say, like, okay, I want to try to heal it and let's see how that goes. And you could change your mind at any point. So please reject whenever anyone is telling you, you are just a total chump and a total fool if you stay in this relationship. Because, according to science, people are 300% more likely to have a second affair after their first affair. Well, that is technically true. However, people do change, right? You've done things in your life that really shook you, right? And you change from that point on. That happens with people who cheat too. So please believe in the power of change. Look for changed behavior. And if you want to stay, know that that means that you're strong and loving and compassionate. There is nothing wrong with you. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. But if you want to try and heal your relationship because there's a lot of good there, please do. Please do. I'm here for you every step of the way.
Guys, I've realized that many women have different ways of handling life after they've realized that their husbands or their boyfriends have been cheating on them, and it depends on a woman's personality, or it depends on what a woman is going through at that point of time in life. Sometimes you realize that when women make some decisions after they've realized their men are cheating on them, society sometimes can really judge their decisions decisions. And I think sometimes we have to respect people's decisions. Me too, sometimes I don't really agree how some women handle life after they've realized that their men are cheating on them, but I just make sure I don't criticize them. I let them be and move on with my life, because we don't know actually what these women are going through. We can't put ourselves in their shoes, and we don't know what was going on in the relationship they're in. So it's better sometimes to just respect their decisions, because we don't know exactly what is happening behind closed doors in such relationships. And I want to also take you through some of the decisions that women make after they've realized that their men are cheating on them, which make the society criticize them a lot. For example, society tends to criticize women who tend to forgive their husbands or boyfriends who have cheated on them in a relationship. It's really sad that society tends to judge such people, because you realize that society is always calling such women women with low self-esteem, or women who don't value themselves. And I feel that it's not fair. Before you judge someone, you need to put yourself in their shoes. You also need to sit down with them to really understand why they took on such a decision, because there are many good reasons sometimes as to why people choose to forgive. Why you find someone forgiving another person is because they know them better and they know that they deserve to be forgiven. And because sometimes when you see a smart woman, a very confident woman, and you see them forgiving a partner who has cheated on them, then you have to understand that this confident woman, this smart woman, is not a fool to forgive this person. It's because sometimes they've thought through it and they've realized that forgiving their husband or their boyfriend could be the best decision they have to make at that point of time in their lives. And I think as a society, we should stop criticizing women who choose to forgive their husbands or their boyfriends, because it is their choice and they are the ones in the relationship and they know better. Because as I've told you, in most cases, us as human beings, we always are having our imperfections. So in most cases, why people forgive others is because they've realized that these people are not the worst people on earth. They've just made a mistake, and this mistake deserves to be forgiven. Like all human beings, we all make mistakes. But why we forgive each other sometimes because we realize that these people we are forgiving, they are good people to us, but they've just made a mistake as normal human beings, and they deserve to be forgiven. And you have to realize that in most cases, the people you don't forgive in your life are the people who are totally bad to you. You realize that in most cases, sometimes people can do something wrong to you, and you fail to forgive them because you realize when you sit down and you assess your life with them, they've been bad to you all the time. And so there is no need for you to forgive them. And so that is why I'm saying that before you judge someone for forgiving a man who has been cheating on them, you have to look at a bigger picture. In most cases, why people forgive others is because they realize that these people are good to them in most cases, but they've just made a mistake as normal human beings, and they deserve to be forgiven. Because for sure, guys, no one is really perfect. But why we keep on having some people in our lives is because we see, we weigh the good things and the bad things, and then we realize that the good things outweigh the bad things, and that is why we keep each other in our lives sometimes, even if we are not perfect at all. And this also happens in love relationships. I don't know why people would want to put love relationships on a pedestal, making them seem like as if they are really different from normal relationships in life. This is why I have to continue to tell you that it's better to understand that. And what you have to realize is that the reason as to why we keep each other in our lives is because sometimes we realize that the good things we do for each other outweigh the bad things, and that is why we keep some relationships in our lives. And these really applies to love relationships. Why some women forgive their husbands or their boyfriends when they cheat on them, because they realize that the good things their husbands or boyfriends are doing for them outweigh the bad things that they've realized about their partner, and that is why they tend to forgive sometimes. And that's it for today, guys. If you have anything to add on this topic, you can share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's been your girl Joan as always. I would like to wish you a wonderful day. Take care of your beautiful lives. Until next time, I love you. Bye.